What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 300 subscribers, of course. Keep posting every day. But today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the best shooters of all time and one of the best players of all time, actually. And Reggie Miller, as you can see by the thumbnail and the title. And Reggie is considered one of the best shooters, yes, but they don't account for his whole game because he was always able to create space for himself. He obviously sort of push off shot for the game winner, but Reggie Miller off curl downs to the mid range was automatic too, and he got to the free throw line when he went to the basket. Underrated driver too. He wasn't dunking like these athletes now, but Reggie Miller had finesse when it was time to get to the paint. And in the 1987-1988 season, Reggie Miller averaged 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 1.5 assists, this being his rookie season. He managed to step up his production every single season, I guess. He got better, yes. In the second season, the 1988-1989 season, Reggie averaged 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Again, not that's showing the growth I was talking about. Like, it's giving Reggie Miller, like, a higher potential, if I would say, like, because we see in the third season he had one of his best seasons ever, period. And he averaged 24.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And Reggie Miller throughout his career was durable too. Like, there's a lot of these superstars, or these, let's not even say superstar, let's say these Hall of Famers, they don't play every single game, like, because injuries happen. Obviously, it's basketball, injuries are going to happen, but Reggie Miller managed to play 70% of his games. The only season he were below 70 games is because of the lockout year, and we all know why. But in the 1990-1991 season, following up that season, he averaged 22.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Pretty much stayed his trajectory, I guess. This was before the Pacers became this playoff threat, because every single season you had to watch out for the Indiana Pacers. And in the next season, the 1991-1992 season, Reggie averaged 20.5 points per game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Again, staying on the chain trajectory. This is when they started to become a playoff team, because the roster around him was getting better, obviously. In the 1992-1993 season, he averaged 21 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. In the 1993-1994 season, Reggie averaged 20 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 3 assists. I believe they lost in the second round this season, if I can remember correctly. In the 1994-1995 season, he averaged 19.5 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And I'm definitely sure they lost to the Knicks this series, if I can remember. Y'all can correct me in the comments if y'all want. But in the 1996-1997 season, Reggie averaged 21.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And him being one of the best players, period. And he wasn't on the 50th anniversary team because obviously he hadn't broken out his shell like some of the old-time greats. Like, he didn't have a ring, he didn't have an MVP, but he was just a consistent superstar on the Indiana Pacers. But in the 1996-1997 season, Reggie averaged 21.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. In the 1997-1998 season, Reggie averaged 19.5 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is when they played Michael Jordan in the finals, and not the finals, the Eastern Conference Finals. And this was really their best chance to win, but they ended up losing. They had the better team, I would say, because if you look at their roster, Mark Jackson, Jalen Rose, he was good. Forgetting their center. But Reggie was the leader of this team, and he was their closer too, because Reggie Miller was this clutch player. Like, let's not act like Reggie wasn't clutch. In the 1999 season, Reggie averaged 18.5 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this was the season where they didn't really do anything either because of the lockout year. He only played 50 games. And talking about the durability before this, and let's just rewind, he played 81, 81, 76, 81, 79, 82, 82, 82, 82, 74, 82 games. Each season, this was a consistent number, and he was this all-star caliber player, like I said. And not a lot of superstars can stay healthy, and Reggie managed to do that like one of the best. In the 1999-2000 season, Reggie averaged 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Staying on this trajectory. I'm pretty sure they made the finals this year. No, they didn't make the finals this year. I'm bugging. If they did, I'm wilding. I know they played one of the Lakers teams. That's all I remember. In the 2000-2001 season, Reggie averaged 19 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Like I said, him being consistent throughout his career. I don't even need to say nothing else. In the 2001-2002 season, Reggie averaged 16.5 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. In the 2002-2003 season, Reggie's stats were start to go down because he was no longer starting. He wasn't the best player in the team no more. This was the team led by Ron Artest and Jermaine O'Neal, and they were a playoff team too, even with Reggie not playing the same how he used to be. He averaged 12.5 points per game, 2.5 rebounds, and 2 assists. His second to last season, the 2003-2004 season, Reggie averaged 10 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And in his final season, this was the season, the 2003-2004 season. This was when the Pacers had their best chance to try to compete, because the season before, when they played the Pistons, they took them to 7 or 6 games, and next season they came back even better with the growth and development of Ron Artest and the growth for Jermaine O'Neal, and obviously malice at the palace never happened. The malice at the palace happened, and that whole Indiana Pacers team was bumstruck about it, because they really had a prime chance to knock out that Detroit Pistons team, and they all wanted to do it for Reggie, which sucks because they didn't, and Reggie Miller didn't, and Reggie Miller ended up ending his career ringless, which sucks. But in the 2004-2005 season, Reggie averaged 15 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And Reggie Miller's accolades, they speak for themselves. He was a 5-time All-Star. He's in the Hall of Fame. 3-time All-NBA third team in 1995, 1996, and 1998. This is a stat. He led the league in free throw accuracy 5 times, I guess. He made the 75th anniversary team. He was a part of the 50-40-90 club in 1994. And he was the 3-point contest holder. Like what I mean by that, like, he was the holder of the belt before Ray Allen obviously broke his record. Curry broke his record. Harden broke his record. And James Harden broke his record. So, and Dame. I think I said James Harden twice. But Reggie Miller's how would I say this? Reggie Miller's past, or his career, is not gonna be wasted. But let me know how y'all feel about Reggie Miller down below. Subscribe. Hope you enjoy it. I got some videos right here. If you enjoyed this video you just watched, video on the right and video on the left, and click on it.